Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today I have a video covering everything announced at the Nintendo Direct for the Nintendo Switch 2, which happened last Wednesday. So, let's get on with some of the highlights posted from the Nintendo website. So first of all, let's get on to the release date of the Nintendo Switch 2 itself, and that will be the 5th of June. So I believe pre-orders are starting in a few days, but the console release is occurring on the 5th of June, so in only 2 months. Now, some of the major games coming to this console are Mario Kart World. Yep, we are finally getting a new Mario Kart game. God, I am so happy to say those words. We also have a new Donkey Kong game. By the way, Mario Kart World's coming out on the same day as the Switch 2, and it's actually being bundled in with the console. Now, well, if you get the bundle, that is. Anyway, we're getting a new Donkey Kong game, as I mentioned, on the 17th of July, called Donkey Kong Bonanza, and I don't know why, but it reminded me a lot of the gameplay of Super Mario Odyssey. Wouldn't be surprised if it was built from that game in some way. It looked a lot like that during the gameplay trailer. Now, we also have a game that will show off the Nintendo Switch 2's features, known as Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, and that's coming out on the 5th of June with the console. Next we have a new Kirby game called Kirbyairriders, and that's coming out at some point this year, I don't know when. Next we have a new Hyrule Warriors game called Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment, and it is actually a prequel to Tears of the Kingdom, and that's coming out this winter. Now, another game that I was quite excited by was a game called dragxdrive, and it's coming out this summer, and it is actually a wheelchair basketball game. And my god, does it look good. I'm really looking forward to this. Now, they also announced that there's going to be some Nintendo Switch 2 editions of games, so games that have been released on the Nintendo Switch are going to be getting Nintendo 2 versions of themselves for, like, you know, improved graphics and stuff like that. And those include Super Mario Party Jamboree, plus Jamboree TV, whatever that ends up being. Next we have The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and we also have Tears of the Kingdom, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, plus Star-Crossed World, and Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. And there was loads of features revealed during the Nintendo Direct as well for the Switch 2, such as the increased size of the screen going from, I think, just over 6 inches to nearly 8 inches. I can't remember the exact measurements. We also found out what that mysterious C button is. It's a game chat button. Yep, you will actually be able to chat with other players that you're playing with on games on the Switch 2, and I've got to say, I'm really liking that feature. It looks really good. There is also a Nintendo Switch camera being released separately from the Switch 2, and I've got to say, it looks pretty good. You know, it's just a camera on a tall stalk, so yeah, nothing special, but you can also use it during game chat, which is what it was made for, really. And obviously, there were so many things announced, I just can't remember them all, but I will leave the Nintendo article link in the description for you to go and check it out for yourselves. I cannot wait for this console's release. And they also revealed that the new Joy-Cons will be connected via very strong magnets. So, the initial worries about the Joy-Cons falling off, no need to worry, because they will be connected by magnets, and there is a release button on the back of the Switch screen to disconnect them so they're not just going to fall off. So, in case you were worried about that, that is what they're doing. Because I know that is something that some people were worried about at first when they kind of revealed how they were going to be attached to the console. And, yeah, that's pretty much it. There was also the new Switch dock revealed, which is obviously bigger than the original due to the Switch 2's increased size. Anyway though, that's going to do it for this quick video. discussing some of the things announced at the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct. Again, I will leave the Nintendo article link in the description if you go and check everything out for yourselves. So please, like the vid, sub to my Roxo's channel, so the link is down in the description. My sub button is down there, please click those. Then the bell icons to get both sets of our notifications, comments as well, because why not? And let me know what you think of the Nintendo Switch 2 and all of its features, which is your favourite, and which game are you looking forward to most on the console. Of course, there was many others that I didn't mention there, such as pokemonlegendsza, that no doubt will get more information on it soon. Once you've done that too, please follow me on the social medias, they'll be in the link tree in the description below. That is going to be Roxanne's website. And lastly, please do share the vid with all of your friends so they can join the infinite loop of liking, subscribing, commenting, following, and sharing, and around and around and around that loop. And I'll see you all tomorrow with another video. Goodbye!